His morning crew with Rob, Allison, and Jim.
It's Friday, and that feels like a great excuse to have a mom party. I'm sorry, guys, but I had to bring in some reinforcements since I'm the only mom in the room, and you can't really have a party by yourself, right?
Why not? We can join in. Just call me Mom.
Well, I'd like to introduce you to fellow mom, Allie Powell. Good morning.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Thanks for having me this morning.
Thank you. This is so fun. She's actually used to early mornings because she spent years on air as a news anchor for the NBC affiliate WYFF.
That's right. Used to be used to mornings.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to not being used to mornings now. So,
What time did your alarm used to go off?
So it used to go off at 2:30.
Okay. And
so
now?
that's more middle of the night kind of status than morning. But yeah, and then you had to be up and fresh and full of makeup and ready to smile for the next 6 hours.
I know exactly what you're talking about. So what about now? When does your alarm go off?
Now my alarm goes off at 6:45. Oh, it's a little more manageable.
I'm a little jealous. But so Allie, as a mom, what would you say your idea of self-care is? Like, how do you treat yourself?
Well, I would say my favorite thing, honestly, is just a long run. I have to get a good run in, and if I haven't had a good run in a couple of days, my husband will look at me and say, you need to go out and go run. So, I mean, believe it or not, I'm very active. So I just, as long as I get good exercise and good sleep, I realized how important sleep was after I was working at the station, and it was starting to affect my health. So good sleep, good exercise, that's really all I need.
Now, you got the Nike Apple Watch.
I do, yes.
I know, because I got it too.
You do too?
I got the same one, only the black band.
I swore I didn't need it, and then I got it, and I was like, how did I live without this?
I know, isn't that something?
I know, it's crazy. So, you know all your calories, I guess. You track them.
Absolutely. I tell you exactly, I try to do 1,030 every day.
Okay, well, you double me just about, because I'm at like 550. I thought I was active.
I'm a nut about it. You left your career because your family was important to you.
Correct. Yeah, I did. It was a tough decision. I wanted to be a broadcast journalism all my life. I mean, I majored in that in school, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. I got here. I got to my hometown. I got an anchor job in my hometown. It's a dream job. You know, I was like, well, I've reached the pinnacle. That's all I ever wanted to do. And I realized that I could not look back and think that I had spent not enough time with my children. And those days are so limited that they're in your house. And having lost a child, it just put everything in perspective for us. And my husband and I kind of sat down and prayed about it and said, I've got to leave. I've got to go.
Yeah, I love your Facebook page. It says right on the top, CEO of the Powell family.
Yes.
You're the one that's running the whole thing.
Yes.
Faith is a big part of your journey. What's God been doing in your life lately?
Gosh, what has God not been doing in my life? Sometimes I worry about what he's doing next in my life. But no, he has been moving really for a long time in my life. With my husband being a professional athlete, we really had to use that faith to lean on a lot as we moved to different towns because, you know, that was sometimes all we had was our faith in each other. So we really leaned on that. And then as I had a sick daughter and my husband was sick and he needs a liver transplant eventually. And so a lot of that was kind of all that carried us through was the fact that there was hope that, you know, one day there'll be a life that doesn't have that sickness and that illness, and one day we'll be with our daughter forever. And so that hope and that faith really kind of carries us through our day-to-day, honestly.
You have an incredible story, and there's so much more we could unpack, but we're going to have a little more fun with Allie Powell, and we actually want you to play along with us. So just a little clue, head to the His Radio Facebook right now. We're going to start a Facebook Live, where you can actually play along a fun game that Allie and I are going to do. It's a Would You Rather Mom edition, and if you play along, there's a chance you could win a prize. So stick with us.